When it feels like you have no one there to support you, sometimes you have to be that support guide for yourself. And honestly, that's a reality that a lot of us come down to just because of the whole aspect of sometimes the things that we want may be a little delusional. Sometimes those things that we truly know are going to happen may not seem like a reality for a lot of people. And that's just how it goes. It's honestly the way it truly is, because not a lot of people can really go into your brain and understand exactly what you want out of this reality. And that's okay, because you know that in your own mind, you have yourself. You know that you can make these things happen because it's all you can really wrap your brain around. The problem with a lot of people is they will set you aside and make you come up with a plan B for your dreams and make sure you have a backup option and make sure you have this and that. But you have to understand, when you have a plan A that you know for a fact is going to work out, sacrificing energy for a plan B is what's going to take the whole thing out of the conclusion. It's going to make the universe see you as you're not worthy enough for the thing that you truly want, so you're pretty much practically closing it all off with a plan B. Sure, plan Bs can be realistic, but you have to understand there's no such thing as realism in this whole aspect that we call life. The fact that we're here isn't realistic at all. So why should you make your goals in this realistic standpoint that everyone sees the world in? That's how they see the world. That's not how you have to see the world. You can have an alternate perspective on the reality that you're going through. Why? Because it is your reality. It's your reality and your reality only. So make the pure utter most out of it and realize everything that you are wanting, it's already a thing. You've already created that reality in your mind. You've already essentially made it all happen because you thought of it. You made the conscious decision of being like, oh shit, that can happen. I can see it. And that's when you need to realize you need to go all in. You need to tap into the frequency that that person in that specific reality is running at. Because what you're doing now is kind of just running backwards. You're stuck in like an entire rat race that you're not making the efforts for what truly matters to you. You're only putting effort into the wanting aspect of these things. You have to realize you already have them. They're already yours. You just have to be the one to consciously make the effort to change your frequency that you are vibrating at. Because when you are in a wanting phase, the universe sees you as you are only wanting it. You don't own it. You don't have it now. You are just wanting it, and you're pushing it further and further and further away from you. And once you consciously realize that and you shift your perspective to an extent of realizing, I have this thing. I am that person. I am making everything happen to be that individual. I already am it. That's when things really begin to set in a path, in a trajectory that is going to add to the things that you truly want, because you are showing the world that you are ready for them. You are showing the world that they are already yours. And the fact that we can even have that opportunity at life is absolutely insane. And even if it's only you sitting in that arena clapping for yourself, remember that person, that human, is going to thank you for being there for you and not giving up because people didn't believe in you. Not giving up because not everyone could understand what you wanted out of this reality. Because once you start achieving things, that's when everyone's gonna come back around. That's when they're gonna be like, oh shit, you were right. And you're gonna be like, yeah, I know I was right. I always knew from the get-go. I always knew from the beginning, from the jump, that this was going to happen. So own it. Own the things that you truly want. Make every single effort you can to be that human, and watch how much shit will change in your life. This is your life. This is your opportunity at this whole existence thing. 1 out of 400 trillion chances and you are here. You could be struck by lightning 7 fucking times individually before the chances of you even being here. It just makes no sense. Like, it's fucking beautiful. So make the pure utter most out of this beautiful experience that you are experiencing and live it how you want to live it. Stop shaping your reality for everyone else. Their reality doesn't have to embed into yours, because that's their reality. That's their mindset. That's how they see things. You don't have to see things like that. So remember that. Embrace the journey that you are going through. Embrace the things that you truly want and go get them, because guess what? You already have them. So tune into it and stop hesitating in wanting things. It's already yours.